Show. As we take a look at the Mental Health Injury Report, see Donovan Richards still banged up that knee that he had going into Saturday's game. Tillman Millhouse was injured during the game with a quad muscle pull. Marcus James did not play on Saturday, and Pat Washington did not play as well. They're hurt previously in the Winston-Salem State game. Joining us here on the Buddy Pough Show at halftime is South Carolina State men's and women's tennis coach Hardy Judge. And Coach Judge, congratulations on your recent success at South Carolina State. For our folks out there who may not be familiar as much with the tennis program, tell us a little bit about your recent success at South Carolina State through the years.
Well, our tennis team has done real well. Our men's tennis team has won 5 out of the last 6 championships, and our women's team has won 5 straight. And actually, our women's team has not lost a conference match in the last 5 years.
Wow, you talk about really dominating the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. When you set your goals now for your team, I'm sure as Coach Buddy Pough has talked many times about the football program, you want to go beyond the conference. Talk about those possibilities and how you set your goals for your tennis teams.
We absolutely do. We have gone to the NCAA championships last 5 years. And our goal is to actually start winning some matches at the NCAA championship. Our men's team played Georgia this past season, and they were 2-time defending champions, and Coach Diaz of Georgia said we were probably the best mid-major he's ever played. So our goal is to start competing with the big boys.
How do you get folks and the competitors, and talk a little bit about the individuals as you would that you have in your tennis program, into your program at South Carolina State?
We have players from all over the world. As we've done better, the better players are looking at coming to South Carolina State. We have a strong program where players can come and obviously get better. What sells us is we do well academically. Our kids' average GPA is 3.6, so we have a lot of selling points, and that's made it a lot easier.
When you talk about players coming in, top players coming in, playing for the program, is it what you do once you get there? Because a lot of times you have players who perhaps aren't as good, and you can see perhaps this is a player that could develop and play at this level.
Absolutely. We've had players that other schools have not looked at, and they come to South Carolina State and have done really well the first year, and then every major school is after them after that first year. You
talk about the men's program. I want you to mention the women as well because they've done so well. What's the key to getting women involved in the program at South Carolina State?
Success. I mean, as we've been more successful, the better players want to come to South Carolina State, and that's been the biggest difference for us.
Coach Judge, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Tennis coach Hardy Judge at South Carolina State. We'll take a break here on the Buddy Pough Show. When we come back, we'll get to Saturday's exciting second half highlights on this edition of the Buddy Pough Show.